Hey, my name is Naheriza Alvin, and uh, I'm here to talk about cache memory. Yeah, cache memory, its mapping functions and replacement algorithms. So let's dive into mapping function first. So when I use a request for when the CPU requests for data from the it so cache memory is basically in between uh, main memory and the CPU. So when the CPU requests for data and it doesn't find it in the cache memory, there is need to get it mapped from the main memory. So due to this, of course, there must be algorithms like or functions to map data from main memory to the cache memory. So main memory is split into blocks, and these blocks cache memory is also split into blocks, but there are fewer cache lines than main memory. So mapping functions are used to map a particular block of main memory to a particular block of cache. That's it. So basically, there are three different mapping functions. That is direct, direct mapping, associative mapping, and set associative mapping. Let's get started with direct mapping. So this maps each block of main memory into one possible cache line. So usually the blocks at the top of main memory are the ones that are mapped to cache according to this mapping function. It's actually the least flexible mapping function. It's the least mapping function. Um, let's get to associative mapping. So this technique first permits each main memory block to be mapped to cache, unlike direct mapping technique. And it permits blocks that are related to the user's request to the cache. It's the most flexible technique among the three. One of its advantages is that it's very flexible, and with it data can be placed in any cache slots, and then it's efficient since the blocks related to the request are the ones that are mapped. Uh, and the last mapping function is set associative mapping. Now this is a comprise that exists strength of both direct and associative mapping techniques while by reducing their drawbacks. So they are okay, they are shortfalls. So that's it with set associative mapping. It has that strength. It can either map data from main memory to cache using the, the techniques for direct mapping or the techniques for associative mapping. Its flexibility is in between the one for associative mapping and direct mapping. Associative is the most flexible mapping function, followed by set associative, then direct mapping function comes last in flexibility. So let's talk about the replacement algorithms, and then we're good to go. So the replacement algorithms, because data can get stuck, like it can get the cache memory is of a small size and it can get filled up sometimes. So data needs to be replaced and with new data, like new data. So the first replacement algorithm is recently used. So the block in the set that has been in cache for so long, no references to it is replaced. The second one is first in, first out. The block in the set that was mapped first to cache, the one that is replaced. Um, the last one is last frequently used. So the block in the set that has experienced the fewest references to it is the one that is replaced. So those are the replacement algorithm.